Hello everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa, Goodbye Despair. We're just about to start this class trial for our dear friend, Mihiru. So yeah, let's just get into it and figure out what the heck happened, because I am super curious about it. No, let me go, help me. Why? He's gonna do something crazy to me, I'll be ruined. Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita.
Stop it!
Hey, stop harassing little girls. What's going on?
Sheesh. Yoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of this island's food chain.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched. He totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. Are you okay? Are you... Excuse me? Wait. Wait. Stop. What? Excuse me? His anger changes form. I'm right here. What? Bro, oh my gosh. He's literally like a JoJo character. Oh my gosh. He's so ripped. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I had to accept it, right? Still,
Bastard!
I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good. Anyway, looks like everyone's here, so let's depart now. I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared for it.
Like-
Prepared yet. Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit! If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy.
This too.
So it begins, the beginning of the end.
Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right, moving forward is our only hope. I guess so. Let's do it, dude. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take 3 hours again, isn't it? It's 9 o'clock right now, so oh my gosh. Eek, no matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. Heading down in the elevator. Oh gosh. I gotta remember all the stuff that we found last time. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. There we are. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair. As if my heart was rotten fruit, swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish, I suddenly stopped breathing. Oh. Hey, Hajime, you okay? You okay, buddy? I mean, it's kind of important to breathe. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs, and after a while the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Whoa! This is weird. Aim! Defeat the boring routine. So, I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible!
It's not like I allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That
Let's
is...
go to the trouble of doing something to slap it. Really, what is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time? It's a breakaway from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Lie.
A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Aww. Mihiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, She was always straightforward. The person that killed her is one of us. Is among us? I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. That's true. That is very true. It could be me, because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there is no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Oh frick, dude! I didn't buy any skills, did I? Ah, shoot. Oh, I can do this. That's nice. I have 41 skill points. I didn't buy any skills. I don't think I couldn't buy any of the like higher tiered ones anyways, which is what I wanted, but okay. I mean, let's do it, I guess. Oh boy. Okay.
Now then, let's begin with a
Yes,
set during
we
the
know,
class trial.
we know,
If you vote
we know.
correctly, then only the black
Yes.
will punish everyone
Besides the black and
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming,
truly is a masterpiece.
Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it.
Very
After
true.
all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Ironic.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. Oh geez. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. Oh, the true identity of Girl A is probably... I guess it's Mikan.
I see!
Epic.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
You're the one, yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
A nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
She's right. The one who said that was it girl C? Or girl, wasn't girl D? That was girl C. Or girl B. Girl B.
I see!
Okay, sweet. We got it.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short
So
and
girl
foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is
That
Girl
was
C.
Ibuki, I think? Her personality was hyper energetic and unique. That was, yeah, Ibuki.
I
Okay.
see!
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
What? Wednesday.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D. There's only one person who could have a camera with them. Oh, Mihiru.
I see!
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Fuyuhiko?
I see!
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Yes. Oh, right. That's why there was two last names there, because the girl who died first was his sister, right?
Another person?
Okay.
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The
That makes
names
sense.
were Sumiki, Koizumi, Saionji,
Yes.
Miyota,
Yeah.
Sato,
Uh-huh. Oh
Kuzuryu,
my gosh.
and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were 2 Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice, it's true I have a hunch, but let's call me out like that. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Last name Kuzuryu appears twice is because he had a little sister, I think?
I can prove
Okay.
it with this.
I wasn't sure if it was
In
little
the
or...
game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch, what the hell does she... Okay.
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister.
Okay.
Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuki's little sister is the person who died at the
I see.
beginning.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch, Girl E, was it? That bitch was, she do my little sister.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events.
He doesn't want to admit it.
That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off.
Wait, what? Wait, he remembers his first time at Hope's Peak?
It happened just the other day.
Wait, what?
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way!
What the heck is happening?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
violent.
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
She sounds
Guys
so
are
sarcastic.
Definitely friends.
Yeah.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E. correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it! Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Because Girl E was the killer.
I see!
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Yes.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Oh,
Look, I
interesting.
made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Ah.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person
Makes
point of
sense.
view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can
Don't
focus
interrupt,
on the
Chiaki.
case.
Fucking bitch.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
I just noticed Teru's crossed out portrait is a fork and knife.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. It has to do something with the fish tank, right? I don't know how she would have been able to do that, but oh jeez. Oh, none of these are what I thought it was.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get
Oh,
past those
no.
4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
No.
Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
No, that's probably not a Ibuki. Okay, so no, they didn't hear the window shattering. They heard the vase break. What did Girl E do after the murder in the music room? I need to find out the clue that will clarify that. Okay, so the broken vase? It wasn't the window shattering.
That's wrong.
It was not. No, that's wrong.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Oh, okay.
So,
Interesting.
when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the
Okay.
mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Oh, murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the
Okay.
disgusting one.
That is true.
The weapon is pretty unconventional! The answer was revealed in the game, though.
The fish tank?
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer, but unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not replenish. By the way, if your difficulty is indigent, white noise will appear at all. You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I've heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Oh, Gundam. Okay. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Who could that be? Gun something. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, cool. So, maybe he can make the durables only like one, I don't know how many shots there are, like 2 or 3 shots. I'm guessing 3 probably. And I'm gonna guess it's the fish tank, because that was the only other thing at the murder scene.
Huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of
Yeah.
death a blow to the head?
Didn't you attacked her with the fish tank?
Yeah?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Oh, wait a minute.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
I don't think that's right. An unconventional weapon apparently appeared in the game, but... Oh, wait. She... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hear me out. Her swimsuit wasn't stolen. She filled it with rocks and hit her with it, and that's why she said it was missing, because it had blood on it. Oh my gosh.
Dead!
Boom! I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Yes! Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, I'm literally like the freaking smartest Danganronpa player ever.
Got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
I don't doubt it.
Just as I thought!
chosen by the gods!
Okay.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
She filled up her freaking swimsuit with it, dude. It's like I don't know. Isn't that like a prison weapon? You fill your sock with rocks or something like that?
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
A bag? What kind of bag?
The weapon is something that appeared in the game, and so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Is that a Phoenix Wright reference?
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
Okay.
Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Guy F. Monokuma.
It should have been Guy F.
What the hell did you do, my little sister? I will never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important point shared with something. What the frick? There's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. The bat? This thing? Is it the bat?
I can prove it
Okay,
with
sweet,
this.
sweet.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. It Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What did he...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh shit.
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Okay. Oh, what are we doing here? Okay, make your argument. Okay. Footprints maybe? I don't know. If we're accusing Hiyoko, those were her footprints, so...
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko?
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Correct.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Yeah, you did. Wait a minute, I should have shot that. Squishy Mr. Ant. Stop, dude. What the frick? No, get in there. Okay, sweet.
No, that's
nice.
wrong.
Yay! You were wrong.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide
Ugly
that
footprints?
based on ugliness.
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that
No.
daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
I can prove it.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Because you got that letter, dude. You got the letter. There's a letter. This is it. You went there.
I did go to the beach house,
Uh-huh.
but only during my morning walk.
Nah, I'm shooting that.
No, that's wrong.
That was easy.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was gonna tell you in person, but I can't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. What we discussed earlier is okay, we changed the place and time. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret until then. Try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
Yes.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and
Yeah.
Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just
Dang.
leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
I don't know, dude. I mean, like, it seems like way too obvious again that they would just like throw it out there that she's the killer. So I don't think it's her, but it's like, it's weird that she's trying to hide
Probably
it.
faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out.
Can we like compare her handwriting to something?
And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Spot selection. Where's my mouse? There it is. That one. Here.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
I think the only thing though is that we're gonna bring up the fact that the only drinks that were left were like the colorful sweet ones or something, and Hiyoko would have drank those if she was there, instead of the like normal water bottles or whatever was in the trash.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
Also the fact that it's the yellow gummy instead of one of the flavors that were listed.
Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something
Okay,
like
that's
that
just, I mean, that's just a
before.
blatant lie.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
Wait, what?
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask?
Sparkling
There was a
Justice?
suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice. Huh? Sparkling what now? That mask says it all.
Okay, there
Sparkling
we go.
Justice is hiding on this island, which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your heads. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. That's definitely what I think. The trash can, right? Right?
I shall
We're gonna
render
talk
my
about the
verdict
sweets,
upon this
or the
mystery's conclusion.
Drinks.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru, And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Okay, maybe it isn't about the trash can. It looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. Is that really okay?
That's when you dropped the gummy.
Yeah, no.
that's
Okay,
wrong.
because okay, the gummy is different. Yeah, that's why. That's why.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor?
Okay, that's what I said. I said this all along.
The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
But you just said you didn't eat gummies.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
Correct.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Okay. Oh jeez. All right. I don't know what we're gonna be talking about, but let's see. What do you gotta say,
We're not done with
Fuyuhiko?
Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
What is
You're
it?
talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean?
Wait, what?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
No.
blocked the door to the road.
No.
Thanks to we have the evidence we need.
That's wrong.
That is wrong.
I left those footprints during my morning walk.
Okay, so no, I gotta figure out what's wrong or what's right and what's wrong.
Used her last ounce of strength.
Boom!
No, that's
Gotcha! Oh! I don't know what I'm saying.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Correct.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer, after all.
Seriously, that's not true.
Wait a minute. What if the iron barred window isn't from someone leaving the house? What if it's someone entering? Because I'm still trying to think of why Hiyoko would have ran away from the beach house. And the only thing I can think of is like she tried to open up the door and it was blocked, and maybe she went in through the window instead of going into the other side. I don't know. This is probably wrong, but I don't know.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
Right. He was clean.
clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
Okay.
I won't let
I mean,
you look
maybe
down
not.
on me.
Yeah, let's not just say that right
We
now.
haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer!
Okay.
That little bitch!
Jesus
is
Christ, man.
definitely
Okay, man.
The killer!
Let's calm down, bro. Alright? Calm down. I'm about to slash you with my sword, dude. Okay.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it.
Oh, whoops.
She
Dang it.
killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Fuyuhiko's stubbornly insisting that Hiyoko is the killer. If I don't counter all his words, I'll be pushed back. Okay, advance.
If
Okay.
Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
Right.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach can be proven by the footprints in the sand. Did you get all that, you bastard?
You bastard! Wait a minute. Fuyuhi hasn't thoroughly investigated the crime scene at the beach house. Then need to tell him he's wrong by using that piece of evidence.
So?
Wait a minute. Oh, right, because it was under construction. Right? Shower's out of order and cannot be used. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what we need.
She just washed it
Bam!
off in the shower.
Ka-cha!
Allow me to cut through those words.
Let me to cut through those words. Stop, Hajime. Please stop with your shitty one-liners.
Washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Yoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that should be impossible. Because, fused to her body. No, that's not right. She can't get dressed by herself. She can't get undressed by her. She wasn't wearing clothes at all. Why are these two the same? Wait. Can she get dressed by herself? Or was there something about her needing someone to help her with the bow or something? I don't know, that's all I can think of. This?
I see.
Okay. Was it something with the
Listen
bow?
to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first
Yeah,
place?
that's what I thought they were gonna say.
If you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If
Okay.
she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiro's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Oh, Akane. Kane, I don't know.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Yeah, I didn't even think about her. The fact that she was covered in blood. The only thing I was thinking of before was maybe someone tried to kill her. That's why she was bleeding from the head, and then she was like, maybe like got knocked out or something. I don't know. This is weird.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed out.
Okay, so never mind.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life. That actually sounds pretty cool.
Does it? Does it
The
sound
hell
cool?
it does.
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer? Yeah, seems like it. See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig bar! I hope you get a hangnail and die!
What?
I'm sorry for being pig bar.
You don't have to apologize for that. More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be, does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to
Right.
the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
Yeah, she never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So,
Unbelievable.
what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox. A letter? Yeah, this one.
Oh, I was gonna tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. What we discussed earlier is okay if we change the place. Like you come to the beach house on the second island, the time is still the same at 2 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret until then. Let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru. So someone else wrote those letters, right? The handwriting looks similar, I think.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
The letter that Hiyoko had. Doesn't it clearly contradict the other evidence? What other evidence? Is it this one? Because
I can prove it with this.
right? That would be weird if they both wrote letters like
Doesn't
that
it
to
look
each
like
other.
its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
What we discussed earlier is that okay if we change the place and time, I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. Right.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter,
How about we discussed earlier is okay if we change the place, I want you to come to the beach house on the second island, the time is still the same at 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
it's also strange
Right.
that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is the weird part.
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
She didn't write it.
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both of them! Both of them!
I see.
That's weird that they would both write
Killer
letters like that
must
at the
have
same
forged
time.
both letters.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters, confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like
Okay,
this
that's what I
part.
thought we were
I
gonna.
was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting.
Yeah, that's.
And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
Exactly like a netherworld puppeteer.
Oh, they
He's so right.
completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my
Nagito,
fault.
can you stop,
I'm so
please?
ashamed of being
Oh
unreliable.
my gosh.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Oh, wait a minute. Really?
Medicine?
Must
Did
have.
they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start.
Right.
And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave
Gotcha.
her footprints as evidence.
Okay.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer! Hiyoko,
Okay.
please do not
Oh.
cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion.
Okay.
That is what a class trial should be.
Hey, buddy. Hey, look. I know you like hope and all that stuff, man, but like, let's calm down, bro.
Seriously,
Calm down.
which side are you on? I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can
Okay.
overcome any despair.
Yeah.
And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Right.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
Yay, teamwork.
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
He's sleeping.
What? He's sleeping.
What if we just all left?
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Oh boy. Is it gonna break? Suspended. Okay. I guess that means halfway point? Oh, hello.
Well
now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now.
Hey!
Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can't. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.
What? What does that mean? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's a halfway point in the trial, so I'm gonna end this here, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Danganronpa, which is it's up and you can watch it right now. I mean, it's like right there, so just go ahead and click on it because it's the next part. in this, and we're gonna finish this. And I don't know what I'm talking about, as you can clearly tell. I think my mind is just blank at this point. So yeah, go watch the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.